Hey y'all, welcome to a new episode of the 5-Star Coach, where you live a 5-star life if you just take the advice. I am Coach D, aka Venus as a Boy, here with my 5-star tips and a 5-star essential for this episode. So let's go ahead and get into this. We don't gotta waste no time. Okay? 5-star tip number 1: find your signature facial beauty enhancements. Find which molds look best on you. Find which freckle pattern look best on you. I know some of us kind of like icky about this, but find which color contact look good on you, because sometimes y'all color contacts do eat. But I don't need you to be having no real light blue contacts knowing daggone well you gonna look like somebody is we don't need the Halloween costumes early, honey. We don't need them all year round. So find which color contact works for you, which hair color, which style, and which your go-to makeup look. I know for me, I said it in a video before, my main thing: mascara, blush, highlighter, and lips. Speaking of lips, let me put a little bit on. Put a little bit. Yeah, and like find a way to put it on. This technique right here, Mother Pat of the makeup world, she said with red lip, normally it wears you and you don't wear it, but she found a technique. She said she put it on her hand first and then rub her finger thin and then tap it, but I ain't really do all that. Girl, I'm gonna just put a little dab of ranch on my lips. Go ahead and, but find which beauty enhancement fits you. It's okay to explore and find and like, not find. It's okay to explore and see which ones you like over time, but like make sure you narrow it down. Like, have that signature look. Like I said in the TikTok video, having a signature thing about you is gonna make you stand out from the rest. They're gonna be like, oh, I know that mold. Oh, I know this. Unless you doing something sneaky and you don't want to get caught, then you switch it up. Don't say I ain't tell you nothing that, okay? But other than that, make sure you find something that really fits you. Make sure you find the thing in the look, the hairstyle, the color, everything that fits you, so you can really show up and really feel really good about yourself on a physical level. It's going to impact your mental and emotional level too, but the physical, I tell a lot of tips that's going to help you on the inside, but like, let's get the beauty together as well. I'm all about beauty. I'm all about looking good. I'm all about smelling great. I'm all about clean skin, moisturized skin, all of that. So find what beauty enhancement is significant and signature to you. Okay? All right. Now, 5-star tip number 2, build an altar. Create a sacred spiritual area in your house. And this is not to make you think of like a movie, the altars in the movies and stuff, or the demonic things we hear about in the world. This is literally just a place for you to pray, for you to speak to your ancestors, speak to the universe, and set the intention that this area right here is for that only. Like, I'm not saying that you can't go to church, you can't have a prayer circle, whatever, but to build an altar in your house and to have your own personal place where you connect to your divinity, beautiful. I recommend it highly. I truly recommend it highly. And I also recommend you keep it private as well. And if anybody touches it or comes near it, make sure you cleanse it. Or make sure you just tell people, don't touch this area. Like, move away. Don't look at it, don't touch it. Honestly, put it in an area that is going to be out of the view of anybody who will come over your house, who will come to your room, wherever you have your altar at. Just make sure you put it out of the way. Only you know about it, only you connect to it, and really connect. Build this altar for your spiritual divinity and your connection to grow stronger, because having a strong relationship with spirit is always beautiful. Whether if you pray to God, Allah, Buddha, or you pray to the universe, whoever it is, or you just pray to your ancestors, you put it as your ancestors, whatever you do, make sure you just build an altar and put all your intention on connecting there. You can connect with them any other place, and also know that you are the altar as well, like yourself. You can just always connect with them anywhere, but having a sacred space, putting intention behind certain items and things of that nature, it's always beautiful. Your crystals up there, your oils, your your offerings, the decorations. Make sure everything just aligns perfect with what you want. And it don't have to be an altar for you to only pray at. It could be an altar for your, well, no, it's gonna be an altar for you to pray at, but you don't have to specifically just pray about, oh, I want to have a better life and things of that nature. You can go over there and do your beauty rituals. You can do your money rituals, whatever rituals you come up with. I said this before, like come up with your own rituals and stuff like that. But build your altar, make it specific to you, make it sacred to you, and keep it sacred for you. Okay? All right. Now, so I'll start tip number 3. Detach from the win. You already have it. So just let the journey be fun. You already have exactly what you want, whatever you are desiring in your mind, whatever you are manifesting and praying for, you already have it in some timeline. That's why you're thinking about it. Just enjoy the journey on the way to get it. And I know it's so easier said than done, but you really got to step back and enjoy the moments that are going towards what you want. You really got to step back and be like, oh, I know I want this. I know I'm going to get it. But I'm going to let it happen when it's supposed to happen, because it is happening. It already happened. I'm just not in that timeline yet. And I know the timeline talk sound a little crazy to some people, but for real, you really just got to understand, like, everything you want is already yours in another timeline, in another dimension, all within this same dimension. This world is so multifaceted. There's so many layers to it. And we just are only exposed to, like, what we see in front of us most of the time, unless you grow up with spiritual people around you who would let you know, like, whatever you want is yours in a different timeline and explain this type of stuff to you. Growing up, when you hear it as an adult, it just sounds like a whole bunch of blah, 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 for real. And you just kind of push that off and just, oh no, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Like, you're gonna get it. Actually, you already got it, but you're gonna get it in a 3D. But just as of right now, just know you still have it, even though it's not in your face. You know, worry and anxiety takes the fun out of things. It takes the fun out of the journey. When you worry and are so full of anxiety, you're missing the wisdom that's right there in front of you. You're missing the abundance that's around you as it is already, because the abundance that's around you is getting you closer to having that tangible item, whatever it is you want, the person, the house, the car, whatever it is. The worry and anxiety is separating you from that, from realizing the wisdom that, I mean, not the wisdom, the abundance you have around you. And it's that, but the anxiety and the worrying also takes away from the wisdom that you can gain, because you're too busy, like, oh, I want this, wait, is this gonna come, is this gonna come? First of all, you already know how to operate and how to get what you want, how to navigate life whenever anything comes your way, because of the wisdom you accumulated in the past. And you're overlooking that, worrying for what? You got to affirm your possession of whatever outcome you're looking for daily and weekly too. Just affirm it to yourself. Yes, it is mine, but let that be known. That's mine. Say it daily, say it weekly. It's mine already. It's mine. It's mine. I have it. Regardless of what the 3D reality looks like right now in this moment, it is yours. So affirm it to yourself. Don't lose sight of that, getting caught up in the worrying and the anxiety of it all. Focus on saying, this is mine, because it is yours already. You ain't got to look no further. Focusing on the win will have you overlooking the small wins. That's that abundance I was saying, that's everywhere around you. Just open your eyes and look for the abundance. Stop standing here thinking about the problems that can occur. Stop worrying about that. You're messing up your whole MO. You're messing up your whole vibe, because you are up here instead of down here in the physical world, seeing exactly what is around you that is abundant, that will contribute to your abundance, that is creating a pathway for you to finally get hold of what you are desiring. So let go of the win and just enjoy the journey. Detach from the win. The result in your head will never look like what is really going to happen. You can have a plan, but what really is happening might be, not even might be, 9 times out of 10, it's always bigger than what you imagine. So allow it to be bigger. Allow it to happen, because you never know that you don't realize that you're thinking very small about the situation until you get it. You thought it was just going to be a cute little car, cute little apartment the whole time. It's the penthouse. It's the newest car model that you really wanted because that's what you truly deserved. And you might have been overlooking it. Even though you know you deserve great things, you might have just been settling in your mind, not knowing that the greatness for you was already written and you just got to walk into it. And it's going to be bigger than what you ever imagined. So you got to detach from the win. The result in your head will never be exactly as you planned. So enjoy the ride. You're meant for something bigger than what you are imagining. Always remember that. It's going to be better, greater than what you imagine. So let it be and just enjoy the ride. Okay? All right, now 5-star tip number 4. Focus on who fuck with you. I said this in the episode before and I'm going to say it again. You really got to focus on who fucks with you. Not everybody is for you, and that is okay. That's actually the way life is supposed to be. Not everybody is for you, and you don't want everybody to like you. Somebody who is liked by everybody isn't real with themselves. So be authentic, show up, and fuck with who fucks with you. Don't deal with or focus on the opportunist. Focus on the people who actually ride with you, who actually vibe with you, who actually like you and want to see you doing great things and will assist you on the way with whatever you need just because they want to. With content creating, interact with the people who follow you, engage with their content because they're engaging with your content. Build on the same level, reach out to the people right there next to you. Stop trying to reach up. Those people that's up, you know that ego could be blown up and people be thinking they something more than what they actually are. That's called a spade. A lot of these people think they that when they really not. Focus on the people that want to be with you, that want to be around you, that want to fuck with you, that follow you. And also this goes with friends and family. Let's start with family. Think about the people who called you growing up and was checking in on you. And then also think about the people who called you every once in a blue moon and told you the phone worked both ways. The phone work both ways people don't really fuck with you. The people who called you because you were a kid in a situation and they just wanted to check on you, they fuck with you. Keep them close. Always keep your eye on people because you never know. They might just be like a lovely person, but they might be an enabler. And they might be trying to tell you certain things like, oh, you got to forgive people. I got to forgive that. I know I had somebody like that. Love her down, but I always let her know. Girl, you are you and they are them. I don't give a goddamn what they did, what they doing, what they busy wrapped up with. I always been the child in the situation, so I don't understand why the phone worked both ways was ever said out of anybody's mouth. You know, even friends. The friends that fuck with you, not the ones that's going to show up to events. And when they can't show up, they call. Hey, I can't go here, but we're going to go here. We're going to do this. I'm going to make it up to you doing this with you. You know, the people who only show up in your life when they got shit going on, but they can't show up for you at your birthday dinners and stuff like that, but they can show up for their other friends. Get them out of your life. Fuck with who fucks with you. Even like you gotta learn how to put the hierarchy in place. Associates, acquaintance, friends, best friends, family. Because you know, chosen family, basically what I mean. But you know, you gotta make that hierarchy like and make sure you understand that that's what's going on. It ain't even for them, it's for you to understand. So you won't get your feelings hurt, so you won't get so caught up in wanting to be there for people who really don't want to be there for you. Okay? All right, now 5-star tip number 5. Wash your face for 2 minutes. Wash your face for 2 minutes. I know that sounds like a drag, but just put on a playlist and when a song start, girl, by the end of it, you should be washing that face off. You should be washing all the soap off. But I mean with everything, when you double cleanse, the oil cleanse, wash it for 2 minutes. Wash that off. Then when you do your water cleanse, 2 minutes. It is so important to really let that product sit and get into your skin. It's not going to do nothing, just a quick 30-second wash. Do you wash your body for 30 seconds? I hope not. I would hope not. Your face is a part of your body. The same way you be in the shower, rubbing that body down, getting up in there, get up in that skin. Just because it's only right here does not mean you shouldn't be getting all up in there for a 2-minute, 3-minute. I'll be in there for a minute. I ain't gonna hold you because I get caught up in the song. But let it get up in there, you know, for those, because me, I like to use honey to wash my face. I know honey, you can use like honey as a mask. When I do my honey wash, girl, I let her sit sometimes. After I do my 2-minute scrub, I let her sit for 2 minutes. Like, it's very important for you to let those products soak up into your skin and really help you out and really do that big one for you. Do not wash your face for 30 seconds. Trying to quickly hurry up, go to bed, girl. You don't need to be washing your face that late at night if you're going to be so tired that you're like, I'm not ready to just rush through this. No, do it at a decent time so you can get a good wash in. And like I said, have music on to keep track of time. Like, also, brush your teeth for more than 30 seconds too. I be so like appalled at certain people when I watch them brush their teeth and they just be like a couple of swipes across the tongue and that's it. I don't feel like I gotta say too much about this. I feel like a lot of the people who fuck with me going automatically do this. But please, baby, brush them teeth for 3 minutes and get that tongue for 2. Shit, maybe even 4 minutes on that tongue, because that tongue is where it carries all that funk. Get up in there. Get all the way up in there. Like, all the way. But back to the face. Wash your face for 2 minutes. Don't do anything less than a 2-minute wash with each product. When you scrubbing your face, exfoliating your face, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Get up in there. Let that product simmer into that skin. Okay? All right. And now it's the 5-star essential. And this week's 5-star essential is attitude. Put her down. Baby, attitude is what's going to save you in this life. When I say growing up, hearing people say I was so sassy, I was so this, I was acting so girly, I got an attitude problem, like my attitude is like a girl, whatever. I was really like listening to them and thinking like, oh, y'all might be right. Maybe I should. No, the fuck I shouldn't. Bitch, I should have the meanest attitude in the world because this world is fucking mean. This is not a nice world that we live in. This world is harsh as shit. And you really need to understand that your attitude is what's saving you from ever dealing with anybody's bullshit. There's been a lot of times that I was sitting through certain things for a little bit too long before I let my attitude come in and show out because of growing up hearing that attitude is going to save you. An attitude is going to save you. And the attitude doesn't even have to do with you just rolling your neck, rolling your eyes and getting at somebody. It's just about your confidence too. That attitude of like, I am it. I am that one. Never been that 2, 3, 4, or 5. Y'all can fight over those spots. I'm the one. It is what it is. Attitude is going to save you from dealing with people who aren't in alignment with you. Attitude is going to save you from people crossing your boundaries and you not feeling like you should stick up for yourself. Attitude is going to save you from so much. So the 5-star essential of this week is attitude. That attitude that you had as a little kid, bring that back. That's another part of your inner child healing, because your inner child was shunned about having an attitude problem. I know so many people that was always growing up hearing, oh, you got an attitude problem, and you felt like you had to change it. You did not, never had to change it. That's exactly what you needed to have, because you specifically are one of them ones, and you're going to go into this world thinking that, okay, well, I'm not going to have an attitude, I'm going to be nice, and you ran into so many people who took your kindness for weakness, and you should have been showing up, giving bitches attitude, and selectively handing out your kindness. It's always, oh, be kind, be kind. No, I'm not giving out my kindness free willy, no. You got to earn it. Simple. And that's the attitude that you need to carry. But anyway, 5-star essential of this week, attitude. And now that's the end of this episode. Shout out to y'all for watching. I love y'all so much. As always, sending all my love to y'all. The end of the 5-star coach episode. What we on? 14? This is what? Hold up. 14. I know that's right. Shout out to that. Y'all know I'm gonna be here next Friday, as always. And you know, stay flying pretty. All that. Yeah. Love y'all. Bye.